Welcome back. You are watching Election Exchange. Shifting focus now to Karnataka, where 14 constituencies went to polls. All 14 went to the BJP in 2019. Prime Minister Modi also broke his silence on the sexual abuse scandal involving JDS MP and BJP ally Prajwal Revanna. Prime Minister promised zero tolerance and asked the Karnataka government to act against him. The Congress government in Karnataka has asked the central government to cancel Revanna's diplomatic passport. Revanna is currently reported to be in Europe. Ritu Singh joins us with all the insights from Karnataka.
The second round of voting across 14 Lok Sabha seats in Karnataka has closed, and with that, the election season in the state has come to an end. In 2019, the BJP clean swept these 14 seats, but this time it's a straight fight between the Congress and the BJP, with the JDS not contesting for seats in this region. A crucial factor in this election for these 14 seats, the Lingayat votes, consider the BJP's core voter base here, which seems to have somewhat shifted in the 2023 state elections. They are going to play a big role. The campaigning was largely centered around the Congress guarantee versus the Modi guarantee, with BJP highlighting national issues and betting on the Modi factor working in its favor. And as for Congress, it is hoping that the state's various guarantee schemes, whether that is free food, electricity, bus rides for women, etc., are going to help sway the votes, especially targeting the female voters. Now, besides these, whether the Prajwal Revanna sexual assault case is going to impact BJP votes, we'll have to see. Other issues like the murder of a young college student in Haveri has also sparked a political debate. In terms of some of the key candidates and the big face-offs to watch out for, all eyes, of course, are on the three top guns from BJP, former Chief Ministers Jagdish Shettar, Basavaraj Bommai and Union Minister Prahlad Joshi, who've locked horns against three young Congress rivals in Belgaum, Haveri and Hubballi. In Shivamogga, you have B.Y. Raghavendra, son of former Chief Minister Yediyurappa, facing off Congress's Geeta Shivrajakumar, daughter of former Chief Minister S. Bangarappa and wife of actor Shivrajakumar, Mallikarjun Kharge's son-in-law from Gulbarga as well. So high-stakes battle in the state, especially for the BJP, which sees Karnataka as the gateway to its political ambitions in the southern part of India.
Thanks, Ritu, for joining us. I'm now joined by DP Satish, Group Editorial Advisor South at Network 18. We still have with us BJP National Spokesperson Syed Zafar Islam, Bhavna Sharma Jain of the Congress Party with us. Let me go across to Syed Zafar Islam first. Syed Zafar Islam, we heard the Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister broke his silence on the Revanna case, saying that zero tolerance towards any kind of sexual harassment of women and the Karnataka government must act. But why did it take the BJP and the national government so long to react to the Revanna case? Why ally with the JDS when it had such serious allegations against one of its key leaders for the last many years? In fact, we've been having so many debates over this. This was in the public domain for almost 5 to 10 years.
See, the Home Minister, the Honorable Prime Minister and various senior leaders have very candidly spoken against it. So there is no question of supporting. We are absolutely clear. Now, time and again we have made it clear that we have absolutely zero tolerance on issues like this. Women's safety and women are priorities for us. We have to always ensure that their modesty is never compromised, and something which we are absolutely particular about it. It is not for the first time that we have taken a stand. We will always take a stand, irrespective of whatever be the situation, political situation. But women modesty is something which we are absolutely particular that we will stand by them, and we will never let it compromise. So there is no question of supporting or not reacting. We have always reacted. Our stand is very clear. All our leadership have spoken about it, and will continue to take that stand irrespective of political outcome or political dynamics or situation we are in. Having said that, you will see the outcome in Karnataka.
All right, let me go across to...
There is a party who has the ideology, and there is a party who has actually prioritized the Gyan, the Garib, Annadata, Yuva and Mahila. So we Nari Shakti. We focus on Nari Shakti, we have to empower them, and we will always stand by them. This is the only party which has done so many things for the women, and will continue to do for the women community, and for the society. And this will result, definitely will result, it will show in the result as well that the outcome will be very, very positive for us.
You know, Syed Zafar Islam, 2019, the BJP had won all 14 seats in this phase. But things have changed since last time around. And this election is taking place on the back of a very successful election for the Congress party in 2023. With Siddaramaiah becoming the Chief Minister, D.K. Shivamogga becoming the Deputy Chief Minister, the Congress winning more than one-third. Yeah, I'm going to come back to you. DP Satish.
I was there in Karnataka for over a month.
I'll come back to you,
over a month. The ground reality is very different than what you are speaking.
Okay, Bhavna Sharma, Syed Zafar Islam says that the assembly election result, which was a landslide for the Congress, does not matter. The ground reality is very different. How would you respond to him?
I think Mr. Islam is living in some fool's paradise, because the ground reality is that the Congress has swept the Karnataka Assembly elections. Prime Minister Modi was seen standing neck and supporting Revanna, patting him on the back. And this is absolutely disgusting that it has taken them nearly a week before the story broke on the news channels here. Had it been in Bengal, Prime Minister and everybody else would have rushed to condemn such an action, but it took them weeks to come out and speak against what has happened with their ally, who Prime Minister shared a stage with, who Prime Minister patted on the back. And so what do women of Karnataka and this country look to? He's seen standing with somebody like that man who has done the most despicable things that any woman can possibly face, and knowingly Prime Minister has supported him. So there is no excuse. There is no excuse in this election what their stand with the women of this country is. And they have only used women as a political tool for political advantages. The women of Karnataka and the women of this country have seen through what Prime Minister Modi stands for, and what has happened with our wrestlers, what has happened with women in Manipur. So the women of this country will stand by the India Alliance, and Karnataka will surprise you all with an excellent result from the Congress party.
All right, let me go across to DP Satish, our group editorial advisor. DP Satish, you've been watching elections in Karnataka for decades now. What does the fight really look like across these 14 seats? Any trends that you've picked up from the polling today? You were tweeting about Shivamogga a short while back.
Parikshit, voting is already over in Karnataka, and around 5 o'clock voting was about 66% in these 14 parliamentary seats, and it can go up to 75% by the time voting ends, because hundreds of people are still waiting in the queues, and I think voting will be over in another maybe 30-40 minutes, or maybe another 10-15 minutes, because whoever is already inside, they will all be allowed to vote. So voting can cross 75 to 76% in some Lok Sabha seats like Shivamogga, Haveri, Chikkodi, Bagalkot, and all. Voting might cross even 75% and can even go up to 80%. And it can either be a pro-incumbency vote, or it can even be an anti-incumbency vote, which we really don't know. Because both BJP and Congress, there was a direct fight between BJP and Congress in all the 14 parliamentary seats, because JDS is a minor partner with 25,000 to 1 lakh votes in each parliamentary seat. And both Congress and BJP made sure that their voters came out and vote. And it was quite hot and it rained in some parts, but in the morning there was a large queue. There were long queues at polling booths across 14 parliamentary seats. Again, after 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock, people came back to vote. And both Congress and BJP made sure that their voters came out to vote. And it was a very close contest. It was a closely fought election.
It was a closely. And one quick question that if I may put to you, the Neha murder case, the Revanna issue, how is the women issue going to play out in this election? Will it harm the prospects of any of the BJP candidates? JDS was not a contestant, not a candidate in this phase. But do you think these are issues that could affect the prospects of the BJP?
Both are unfortunate incidents. Yes, Parikshit, both are unfortunate incidents. This Neha Hiremet murder in Hubli was unfortunate, and BJP made it a very big issue, including the Prime Minister, Home Minister, and Karnataka BJP leaders made it big issue, and they attacked Congress government. And after that, this Revanna thing has happened, and Congress has made it a big issue, attacking the BJP. And both of them were issues in this election. I really don't know if people voted on these lines. We will have to wait for June 4th when the votes are counted to know the actual outcome. Certainly, these two issues became very big issues in this election. But election was also fought on local issues because Congress had localized the election, and BJP fought this election in Modi's name, Prime Minister Modi's name.
Right. Yes, there are at least 6 or 7 seats in northern Karnataka which went to polls where the Congress guarantees are in conversation, and it could possibly have an impact as well. We're taking a short break, but coming up on the other side, we turn the focus on the Hindi heartland. The BJP bastion is the NDA unbreakable in Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and UP. We discussed that with our editors up next. An editors roundtable coming up.